Multimedia is media and content that uses a combination of different content forms. The term can be used as a noun, a medium with multiple content forms, or as an adjective describing a medium as having multiple content forms. The term is used in contrast to media which only use traditional forms of printed or hand-produced material. Multimedia includes a combination of text, audio, still images, animation, video, and interactivity content forms. Multimedia is usually recorded and played, displayed, or accessed by information content processing devices, such as computerized and electronic devices, but can also be part of a live performance. Multimedia as an adjective also describes electronic media devices used to store and experience multimedia content. Multimedia is distinguished from mixed media in fine art. By including audio, for example, it has a broader scope. The term rich media is synonymous for interactive multimedia. Hypermedia can be considered one particular multimedia application. Usage: multimedia finds its application in various areas including, but not limited to, advertisements, art, education, entertainment, engineering, medicine, mathematics, business, scientific research, and spatial temporal applications. See Banerjee and Ghosh 2010. Several examples are as follows. Creative industries. Creative industries use multimedia for a variety of purposes ranging from fine arts, to entertainment, to commercial art, to journalism, to media and software services provided for any of the industries listed below. An individual multimedia designer may cover the spectrum throughout their career. Requests for their skills range from technical, to analytical, to creative. Commercial. Much of the electronic old and new media used by commercial artists is multimedia. Exciting presentations are used to grab and keep attention in advertising. Business to business and inter-office communications are often developed by creative services firms for advanced multimedia presentations beyond simple slideshows to sell ideas or liven up training. Commercial multimedia developers may be hired to design for governmental services and non-profit services applications as money. Entertainment and fine arts. In addition, multimedia is heavily used in the entertainment industry, especially to develop special effects in movies and animations. Multimedia games are a popular pastime and are software programs available either as CD-ROMs or online. Some video games also use multimedia features. Multimedia applications that allow users to actively participate instead of just sitting by as passive recipients of information are called interactive multimedia. In the arts, there are multimedia artists, whose minds are able to blend techniques using different media that in some way incorporates interaction with the viewer. One of the most relevant could be Peter Greenaway, who is melding cinema with opera and all sorts of digital media. Another approach entails the creation of multimedia that can be displayed in a traditional fine arts arena, such as an art gallery. Although multimedia display material may be volatile, the survivability of the content is as strong as any traditional media. Digital recording material may be just as durable and infinitely reproducible with perfect copies every time. Education. In education, multimedia is used to produce computer-based training courses popularly called CBTs and reference books like encyclopedia and almanacs. A CBT lets the user go through a series of presentations, text about a particular topic, and associated illustrations in various information formats. Edutainment is an informal term used to describe combining education with entertainment, especially multimedia entertainment. Learning theory in the past decade has expanded dramatically because of the introduction of multimedia. Several lines of research have evolved, for example cognitive load, multimedia learning, and the list goes on. The possibilities for learning and instruction are nearly endless. The idea of media convergence is also becoming a major factor in education, particularly higher education. Defined as separate technologies such as voice and telephony features, data and productivity applications and video that now share resources and interact with each other, synergistically creating new efficiencies. Media convergence is rapidly changing the curriculum in universities all over the world. Likewise, it is changing the availability, or lack thereof, of jobs requiring this savvy technological skill. Newspaper companies all over are also trying to embrace the new phenomenon by implementing its practices in their work. While some have been slow to come around, other major newspapers like the New York Times, USA Today, and the Washington Post are setting the precedent for the positioning of the newspaper industry in a globalized world. Engineering software engineers may use multimedia in computer simulations for anything from entertainment to training such as military or industrial training. Multimedia for software interfaces are often done as a collaboration between creative professionals and software engineers. Industry. In the industrial sector, multimedia is used as a way to help present information to shareholders, superiors, and co-workers. Multimedia is also helpful for providing employee training, advertising, and selling products all over the world via virtually unlimited web-based technology. Mathematical and scientific research. In mathematical and scientific research, multimedia is mainly used for modeling and simulation. For example, a scientist can look at a molecular model of a particular substance and manipulate it to arrive at a new substance. Representative research can be found in journals such as the Journal of Multimedia. Medicine. In medicine, doctors can get trained by looking at a virtual surgery, or they can simulate how the human body is affected by diseases spread by viruses and bacteria and then develop techniques to prevent it. Document imaging. Document imaging is a technique that takes hard copy of an image document and converts it into a digital format. Miscellaneous. In Europe, the reference organization for multimedia industry is the European Multimedia Association's Convention EMMAC.